All right, let me know if you guys can hear me, see me okay, see the table okay. I made some adjustments. I think the quality will be a little better this time. Let me know what you're thinking. Is this working? Is anyone there? Less than 4,000. Hey, there you are, William. All right. Thank you. All right. Well, I was just eating a little meal. Been busy streaming matches today. Molina's supposed to be joining soon, but he's dogging it. I'm trying to get him in a Zoom conference call so I can bring in his audio, but I don't know where he is. When he gets in here, guys, you got to give him a real hard time. So we got a good match for you here. I'm excited about this one. We got Rodney Morris, legend of American pocket billiards. And he will be playing Jonathan Smith. And Jonathan Smith is a very good player out of the New York area. Don't know him all that well. Haven't played against him. But I do know he's a good player. Trust me on that. Make one more adjustment here. Can't adjust that right now. Okay. All right, while these guys are getting ready, they're still doing the announcements. Actually, it looks like they're starting. Rodney, I didn't catch the lag. Maybe you guys did. Let's see if I can make an adjustment here. Looks like we're getting started. And Jonathan breaks, and he pockets a ball, and he's in good shape on the one ball. Hey, Jeremy Jones. How you doing? No, Eric, this is not the John Smith from Arizona, but interestingly, he plays really good too. So, if you have the name John Smith, you're probably a good pool player. Okay? Nice shot there. I haven't really seen Jonathan Smith play before, but I have heard quite a bit about him, read about him. Good player from the New York area. I'm sure Rodney knows that he's a decent player. So Rodney's going to have to play to win. But I'm looking at the brackets, and Rodney's just been killing people. You know, almost like he's freewheeling, doesn't have much to lose. So it's going to be interesting to watch him when he gets to the table. If he gets to the table. He's making quick work of this table. I like the pace he plays at. Sounds like Mike Zuglan in the background giving introductions. He's been putting on this event for a long time. Man, he fired that ball in like it was a hanger. Jonathan Smith to take a 1-0 lead on Rodney Morris. Thanks, Brad. I remember one of my first memories of being around professional pool was being at the Super Billiards Expo and somebody telling me, hey, you should watch this match. There's this guy named Rodney Morris. He's a really good player. And I remember thinking, Rodney Morris, let me go check it out. And I remember watching him play, and he was smooth as butter, made all his shots, looked good doing it. And I was a fan for life. Great player. Wow. So he's just crushing the rack and not really too concerned about controlling the cue ball. Worked out for him that first rack. He's got a little bit of a problem here with the 2-5. Without having a better angle, I'm not sure if the 2-5 is kind of wired towards that pocket where if he could play the 1 and kind of come back over to the side of the table, the 1's on if the 5's playable or not. But if it's not playable, a safety's playable where he could cut the 2 into the 5 and bring the cue ball down behind this cluster. So that's what I'd be looking at. Because I don't really see, I mean, you could try to get into the 2-5 by like stunning the ball to the right and coming back into the 2-5. It's a risky proposition, though. I'd much rather be out in the open and be able to play a safe where I can thin the 2 into the 5 and then bring the cue ball back down behind the 7 or the 3-9, something like that. That's what I'd be looking at here. I guess he could also play a safe where he cuts the 1 just past the orange 5 and kind of comes up off the... He is looking at that aggressive shot where he would pocket the 1 and try to play into the 2-5. Looks like that's the shot he's going to take on, which it'll be interesting to see. I mean, this is a kind of a high-risk, high-reward shot here. Well, he did elect to play a safe after all. He teased us, and he played a good one, too. It looks like he did find cover. Rodney might be able to see a tiny sliver of the 1 ball, but I don't think Rodney can play an offensive shot here. And if he can't see a sliver, he's going to have to do some kind of masse. It looks like he is cueing like he can see. Wow. He actually could see more of that ball than it looked like. And he took 1-2 strokes and did not pocket the ball. Another nice safety from Jonathan there. One ball grazed that 5. I'm not sure if it helped or hurt the situation with the 2-5. Jonathan has an opportunity if he did want to play the 1 ball down table. He could slide the cue ball into the 5 and kind of free up the 2 a little bit. He's actually looking at the possibility of kicking into the 1-5-2 combo and making a 2 ball in the corner. Obviously, that's aggressive. Yeah, I made some adjustments. Hopefully the stream's looking better. Hey, what's up, Dupree? Good to see you, my man. Actually, it looks like he might be playing the carom with the cue ball into the 5. Or maybe he's just taking on the 1. It's hard to predict what he's doing. A little bit unorthodox. He's going to leave a shot for Rodney here. If that 5-2 is wired, Rodney may bank the 1 ball right into the 5 right now. That'd be fun. Looks like he'll just thin the 2 ball here and maybe bring the cue ball down table behind the 3. Well, that was not what he wanted to do. Well, these guys are working out the early match jitters here. Rodney's going to have a good opportunity now with the balls in a little better position to try to make something happen. The only issue seems to be this 7-9 situation down here where the 7 does look to pass in the bottom left pocket. So with the position of the 5 ball, he'd be looking to get the cue ball down towards the bottom right-hand side of the pocket, or he just played into those balls, which may have caused him to not be able to make the 4 ball now. We'll see. Yeah, not quite enough room. Actually, he overcut it, so he did have enough room. Looks like Jonathan is in good position to take game number 2 as well. A little bit of a slow start for Rodney. Yeah, I agree, New Jersey. I think Rodney is one of my favorite players to watch play. Whatever happens, happens quick. And when he's in gear, man, he's as smooth as they come. This ball's got to slow down a little. Well, this is still makeable, but obviously not what he wanted here. You know, Rush, when I played the tournament, they were not 4.5. They were more like 4.25. I'm sorry, Maximo. Yeah, Rush corrected it. Said there's 4.25. Here we go, 2-0. Jonathan Smith on top of Rodney Morris. All right, let me see if I can get something working here for you guys. Say something.
Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2.
Can you guys hear that? Let me know if you can hear Melina Mike.
Yeah, I hope they can because I can't see it. I can't see anything.
You can't see the match?
I can't see the match. No, how can I see the match?
How can you see the match? Oh, wait a minute. Can I share this screen?
Figure out something because you're my tech guy.
Stand by.
You're my guy. Well, I should probably. There we go. We got Rodney Morris and Jonathan Smith. Well. Okay, nice. Who's on the TV table by chance, Joe?
Let me see. TV table. Go ahead, Mike.
We appreciate all you guys who are tuning in, and big shout out to Joey who's helped launch this outfit over here. We got an opportunity thanks to Zach Goldsmith and Digital Pool Upstate Out, the whole gang to stream some matches, and well, here we are. This was kind of the test run for our Derby trip, just one of many facets, I guess, that we're going to be doing out there. So, great shot there by Rodney, by the way.
Yeah, the feature table from Upstate Owl is Eric Horlifson and Casper Matikanen.
Don't look your name.
Yeah, help me out. Uh-oh. They can't hear you real well, Melina. Hold on.
No?
I can hear him, but from a long... Okay, let me fix it. Stand by, guys. Hold on.
Okay.
How do I fix it? Say something, Melina.
Check, 1, 2, test, 1, 2, test, 1, 2.
Yeah, that's not good. Hold on.
No.
I can do this. It's not you, Melina. It's me.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you guys hear me sneezing and whatnot? I got a little allergy, so I'll try to mute it whenever I can. But I've been running around with the girls all day long, and been sweating some of the matches like all of you guys at home, listening to Joey's wonderful voice because it's amazing, of course.
Hold on.
Hopefully not getting
They're saying cricket phone. Hold on, I gotta figure this out. Input audio capture.
Check, 1, 2, 2, 2. Is that coming up on their screen too?
Hold on. Say something now.
Check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2.
Is that better, guys? Better, worse? Hold on, same, better, worse. It's like the eye doctor.
Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do, Joe. I'll hook up the H6, alright? If you give me a few minutes, you want to shut me off, and then I'll come back.
No good, Raymond says. Hold on, I got to figure this out.
I'm jumping out, General.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, bear with us for a second. I'm going to Google something. Click the pause. Testing. Do I sound okay, guys? I just want to test this before. Yeah,
How about now,
exactly,
Joe?
Raymond. All right,
How's
go
my
ahead,
audio
Mike.
now? How's my audio now?
How's
Check,
Melena's
check,
audio?
1, 2. Hopefully it's coming in a little better. I got the H6 hooked up. No? Yay, maybe. I can't see the chat, so.
You're back, buddy.
Is it good?
I think we're good. There we go. All right, now you can talk your trash.
You threw me all out of rhythm, man. I don't even know what we're doing here. Okay, so we got this is winter side. So this is a chance to get into the final four on the winter side. Am I mistaken or am I accurate?
You are accurate
in that, Joe.
You're
nice,
accurate.
Nice. How about Rodney Morris, man? You wanted to get him on the show not too long ago, right?
No.
Boy, did I dog that one, huh?
You sure did.
Well, nevertheless, I think we got to get him now. Great matchup, great tournament so far. Decent quality matches, some drama and storylines throughout the way as always. But I think everyone's kind of waiting on the inevitable, right? Everyone's waiting on Jayson v Fedor, right? So
Yeah.
that's gonna be pretty box office whenever it does happen. Look at Rodney just laying down the safes, man. The last time I seen Rodney play, he was on a YouTube stream out of Oklahoma. You might have heard of the guy, Mr. Red Door Den Training Center. And I think they were playing 10 ahead for, I want to say like 10 a man, Joe. And it might have ended like in about 10 minutes. It didn't last very long. Rodney was running out of everywhere.
Yeah, I was trying to hook up your image, Mike. We have to set that up ahead of time. You can't be coming late to streams anymore.
Okay. Well, I was putting together some stuff here at the house, so and then I see a message from Joey says, "Come on!" I didn't even realize the page was live. So better late than never, huh? What was the road to get here for some of these guys, Joe? Have they faced anyone pretty decent? Or
Yeah,
no?
let me take a look at that.
Yeah.
So Rodney, I just know Rodney's been blowing people out. I mean, not even close. And
Oh, they're saying are they saying I'm loud now, or
let's see.
I can adjust my.
I can adjust you. Hold on.
Let me know.
I think you're better now.
Okay, hopefully so.
All right, Rodney Morris with a 9-2 victory over Fred Goki. A
idea what
9-5
that is.
victory over the Swede Paul Rorarod. A
Well, if he's coming from
9-1
Sweden, he's
victory.
got to play.
Huh?
If he's coming from Sweden, he's got to be able to play a little bit.
9-1 victory over Steve Mack, the Mac Daddy. And a 9-0 victory over Ron Casanzio, who Ron Casanzio gave Thorsten Holman a bit of trouble last round. So,
Okay.
guy can play a little. And now he's in this match versus Jonathan Smith. So let's take a look at Jonathan Smith's run through
Hold on,
this
wait a minute.
tournament so far.
Check out the 9-ball here in a little bit. If he can hit it with some right, that 9-ball is going to go swinging towards the hole.
Like
How
that?
did you hit it? How did you hit it? How did you hit it? Nice. What a nice shot that was.
Jonathan Smith over David Powles in the first round, 9-3. Then Dave Fernandez, he beats him 9-3. Then he beats Rob Hart 9-3. And then Dwight Dixon 9-1. And that's how Jonathan Smith got here. A little bit of a soft draw, maybe.
Is the AC on in the room or something? Because I'm getting a little motion sickness here. It looks like that camera's swinging left to right. Or is it me?
Mike, you know I'm not holding the camera, bro.
I know you're not holding the camera, but I just want to make sure I'm not, need to go see a doctor or something. Because
Well, you may. Scratch.
this is pretty awesome. Oh, yeah, cue ball. Yeah, big shout out to Upstate Owl, Zach Goldsmith, the whole gang out there who's allowing us to take some of this feed, posted on Windows Open. You guys can see we're doing a bit of a test run ahead of the Derby because we're going to get some matches out there that are going to be available to us. And so we're looking to bring them to you guys. Now, Joey's going to try to line up a whole cast of not so savory characters to do some commentary. I'm going to be out there doing some, tournament following and sideline reporting and all that fun stuff, and just roll around the whole event. But I'll hop in from time to time as well. Wow, that's unfortunate. There, he's hooked for sure. He's hooked.
I think you can see this ball.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
No, if he did, he's fortunate then, because I don't know why you're flirting with that 5-ball there at all, But then again, I ain't on the Final Four of a winner's side of a big tournament like this. So what am I to tell this guy? See what he likes to do here. Big shout out to some of the guys who are sponsoring our Derby City coverage, of course, along with our normal sponsors that we get throughout the page as well. We couldn't be where we're at without you guys. And the ones you guys see at the bottom right there, those are going to be our Derby City coverage sponsors. I think we're leaving one out though, Joe. I think we're forgetting Franco Custom Cues on there. You're dogging it on that one. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. I can't wait for Derby. We're gonna have access to a few tables, some great matches that go on like all day, every day, 16 hours a day. So as long as we're awake, we're going to try to make sure we have a stream up for you guys, and may not always have commentary, but we'll have, some great matches that'll be available to sweat from the house. So look forward to that, Joe.
Yeah, me
You're
too.
still there, Joe?
I am.
All right. Just making sure.
What you missed, Mike, when you were gone all day and I was doing this is I haven't eaten. So I'm taking a little break. Oh, scratch to the side. That's killer.
Look at that. Look at that with 3 balls left. He seemed like he was he was making balls, but, never really got back in position. Usually as the rack, moves along, to get back in line at some point, he always seems to be playing a makeup game there,
It's pretty obvious the guy's got talent. He's a good player.
For sure.
He seems
No
to
doubt.
play a little quick.
Oh, I like that though. I like
Yeah.
fast-paced player as Rodney takes the lead now, or is it 2-2?
I believe it's 2-2.
Okay, nice. So, how many more do any of you guys in the chat know? How many more rounds we're playing tonight? Because I've followed the tournament so far here and there, but I don't know if they got maybe one more round left for the evening or 2. I've been watching. I tell you what, Joe. Earlier, I was taking the girls to do some family stuff, and I was sweating some of that Ravens Steelers game. I know you're a big Baltimore.
I didn't even tune in because it doesn't really matter. Who won?
Yeah, they weren't really playing for anything. Just don't watch. I'll put it like that, buddy.
Oh, man. Well,
But it looked like one of those old school, pouring rain. Those games are always fun. Where you're just sliding around in the mud type games. So
yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. I love Rodney's decision making and execution.
Well, it just comes so natural. It's like when you watch an experienced one pocket player, how they don't really have to think about the shot. They just get up and
Just see it.
see it. Yeah, he just sees it. He's played so much 9-ball. It's really
I mean, he just identified those wall of balls quickly, and I mean, look at the way he laid it down. You know,
yeah.
enough to cause some problems. And given the fact that there's no jump cues allowed in this tournament, I know they can jump with the break cue. It just changed the strategy, you know, quite drastically, I'd say. So,
Yeah.
how many people we got watching, Joe? By the way,
Man, you put me on the spot here, asking all these hard questions.
I'm testing you, man.
You gotta come into the stream late. I'm gonna do all the work, and then you're gonna put me on tilt, aren't you?
You got to get a little love after a nice kick shot like that. Way to go, Jonathan Smith. 210 people watching.
We got
Nice.
1 million people watching on when it's open. Actually, 216, which is real good. But hey, it's Rodney Morris, guys. Hit the share button.
Yeah, for sure. I think this is probably, honest to God, out of the entire, well, no, I take that back. It's 24 now. I guess in like 12 months, I've seen Rodney play twice, and this is one of those times. So it's a real treat.
Yeah.
What do you do here, Joe? Are you trying to like punch it out?
I think he
If you
might be
could,
able
like-
to draw. Can he draw?
Looks like a real full hit.
If you can't draw, maybe he could drag draw with right, come off the bottom rail and slide over
Drift it out.
toward the four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
If he's got that much angle where he can't draw straight back, then that's probably in play. So let's see what he does.
Well, you can tell he doesn't like it because this is the most time he's taken out of the whole last rack
Yeah,
combined.
he did
Look,
play that shot.
He elected for your shot. Nice call there, Joe.
Thanks, man. I can do a little something right sometimes.
No, you might be. Listen, after your run today, you're for sure employee of the week, buddy. No doubt. No doubt in my mind. No doubt. And if you don't get voted for, it's going to be real awkward next time I see you. Good job, man. Bringing all this pool content to all you pool fans out there. Wow, did he miss that? Wow, I thought
It
he
looked
missed
like
that
it was
ball.
going to come out. Yeah, we were talking about the pocket size earlier. People were asking if it was 4.5. And
Oh, it's
somebody
4.5
said,
for sure.
yeah, I don't think so, Mike. I think it's 4.25.
Really? I'd be surprised because Zuglan's a real old school guy, and I want to say I thought they used standard table. Now maybe we should ask Jim Prather in the chat. So Jim is actually one of our sponsors with Moonlight and Billiards. Shout out to them.
Oh, hey, Jim.
They've been supporting the show for he says since the beginning. But Jim's actually out there playing, or he was playing. I don't know if he's still in or not.
He got a
That's
little
kinda
close to
awkward.
his work here. I kind of like just pinching this ball and playing it in the top left corner and having the cue ball come out behind the 9 ball just in case you would miss it. And you'd still be
Yeah,
good
see,
on the 7
I would say
ball.
just commit to it. Just commit to the mate. Don't try to get too cute with doing
No,
too much.
I'm about getting
Yeah.
cute sometimes.
Well, I just feel like you'll ease up on one aspect of it and maybe not execute the way that you're hoping for. Let's see how he's going to put it down. They said it was 4.25, but I don't see why they wouldn't. I'm not sure, Eric. They're saying 4.25 in there, then we're rolling with it. So it looked pretty generous there with that last 4 ball all the way down. How'd you hit it?
Like I said, just commit to the shot.
Just like you called it, Joe. You're batting 1,000 all day out here. Yeah, the commentary box. Nice little rub there. He's gonna be reverse cutting here, but he should be all right. The guy's been putting down some pretty good balls. Chance to make it 3-3 against the legend Rodney Morris. Oh man, he hit that.
That
real
looked
thick.
like a skid, Mike. Really
Did
did. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that's going to cost him the game for sure. Because the way Rodney's been, 3-stroking balls, I don't see him.
I mean, you don't miss a ball like that by 3 inches, a player of Jonathan's caliber, if it's not a skid or something.
Until you made that last comment, I was going to say, let me teach you something, Joe, because I can miss it. Nice shot there by Rodney. Got away with one without a doubt. making it 4-2 against Jonathan Smith. This is winner side action from Turning Stone. I want to say the event is at end tomorrow, Joe. It's Saturday?
Yeah,
Already, right?
I imagine.
Yeah. So after this, we got the mini derby coming up right before the big boy, Joe, Derby City Classic out there in Louisville.
Do you know what's going on right now, Molina?
Yeah.
Arizona versus Nevada.
Who's winning?
Well, earlier today, Nevada was whooping us.
Yeah.
But I don't know about now. I'll have to find out.
That's out there at Griff's. Shout out to Griff's out there in Vegas. A real staple for any of you guys who have ever gone out there for league or big events. It's always a fun place to go out and hang out and get some drinks and play some pool. And they got pretty good food there too, Joe.
Yeah, we had a good time out there when we were last year for the CSI Expo. The late, great Mark Griffin invited us to basically come over to Griff's every night. Actually, that was the Moscone Cup, wasn't it?
It was Moscone Cup. Yeah.
In December. Yeah, now that I mention it, that's the last time we saw Mark.
It was, and it was crazy because when we saw him, I mean, he looked really good. Like, you know, obviously we both knew that he had health issues going into it, but you know, Mark was. I forgot how it happened. We reached out to him, or maybe you were already communicating with him, and you know, we came up with some idea to kind of do the post game out there, and he said, "Yeah, we'll be glad to sponsor. You know, just come hang out in the evening," and we did. We saw Mark, I want to say, at least 2 of the nights. The last night that I saw him there, he looked great, man. And then I was shocked. It was like, I mean, it couldn't have been more than 3 weeks later whenever he had passed away.
Yeah, we heard not long after that he wasn't doing well at all. And it was pretty shocking, really, because I thought he was looking pretty good too.
For sure. Definitely. Hey, question about the break here, Joe. I don't mean to change subjects here, but I saw Rodney kind of breaking it head on. Is that what they're doing here in this tournament?
They got a break box. They've had a break box in this tournament
okay.
since I played in it in 2005, I think, Mike.
Okay.
So they had the break box before a break box was cool.
Okay. So they were pioneers, innovators, you would say.
Yeah, really. I mean, you know, sometimes we give Mike a hard time about being old school and no jump cues and, you know, loser rack. But that, I think, is something that he got right from a long time ago. They use a traditional break box, so it's between the diamonds. It's not like the modified one that Matchroom uses. But it definitely makes the break more competitive.
Sorry, when Matchroom elected to go that route, you know, they went that way because of players voting. So I'm sure this tournament had a big effect on that, you know, because they were already familiarized with it and were aware of how it affected that shot, you know. So
yeah, that's a good point. So Rodney's going to have an opportunity here. He's taking a look around the table. This is as long as you'll ever see Rodney really think about what he's going to do.
I think he wants to end up more or less where he's at right now, to be honest with you, if you're going to go for that combo. I think
I kind of like that too.
Follow it through, come out one rail, and just end up with a similar position just like he got.
If he hits this right, Mike, he could put the 2 over in a position for a 2-9 combo. Like such.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Yeah. Yep. That's just experience there. It's tough because he wanted to get more of a bounce off that rail. This is what's going to make it tough. I'd imagine him playing a 2-way here where he's riding the 9 but also playing cue ball. I like coming off the rail or playing the carom.
Put the cue ball back behind a 3, maybe. No, he just went for it.
He just went for it. Nice shot there. Look at that. But you look at where it held up, though. You know, that's just such a... Once he saw it, he committed it, and then, boom, he went for it.
By the way, did you see Franco come up in the sponsors? See how quickly I got that up there for you?
Did you?
Yeah. I don't mess around.
So not only are you employee of the week, but you're IT guy of the week too, buddy. You're going to be all over the walls. Hall of Fame material right there. No,
I need a raise.
You guys don't know, but no, we can't afford that for sure. You guys don't know, but Joey's just been putting in long hours, increasing the content that we've been putting out, and it's been pretty inspiring and motivating. And excited to see what this year is going to look like. Getting the opportunity to stream some matches is just icing on the cake for us.
Well, Mike, we've worked really hard to build a following with the podcast, and we love doing that. But one thing that we know is we initially got a big following from being at the CSI Expo and doing matches. And you and I haven't done that in like 3 years. It's crazy.
I mean, since that first time, really, because we don't really stream a lot of like pool matches per se on Windows Open at all.
Yeah, but I mean, this forces us to watch more pool, which is cool. Get together and talk about it, which is interesting.
Twist my arm, buddy.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and if we commit to doing more of these, and now that Digital Pool's made this mechanism to do it, I think it's going to be a really fun time. So I'm excited for it.
Well, we would be watching anyway, but being able to showcase it on the platform is great, and talk and hang out with everyone who enjoys the page and all that. They're all a bunch of pool nuts like we are, so it's just a win-win all the way around.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, I think I told you not too long ago on the show that I would love to see Rodney Morris get back in form, and that I think that he is still a player that could be dangerous for Team USA if he could get back in form. And I don't recall exactly what you said, but I don't think you were so much a believer. But I'm telling you, I'm a believer.
Maybe you shouldn't be putting out all my business out there like that unless you give me.
It was on the show. Live.
Was it? Okay, well, in that case, it's perfectly acceptable. No, I just look. I think them playing on standard diamonds, or even if this is 4, in a quarter, I think it is a little different than playing, matchroom 4-inch pockets. But it's looking like he's playing pretty sporty. Obviously, we all know he's got experience. We know he's a legend. We know he's all those things. But until you get out there and play on this new version of pool per se, I'm always going to be just a little skeptical. And I think they would understand that to some extent. But look at the way that he's playing, and given that he's reached this level of the tournament up until this point, obviously there's still some gas in that tank, and that motor still revs pretty good, Joe.
Oh, heck yeah. What if he wins this tournament, Mike? How do you feel?
If he wins this tournament, he'll absolutely play himself into the conversation. But that's the thing, though, is that he would have played himself into this conversation versus proclaiming that he belongs in the conversation on social media. So that for me is the big difference. So look at him, man. I mean, look at this. He's gonna get the ball down anyway. And bit unfortunate there. Bit unfortunate. But even if he were to make it, look, I wouldn't be surprised if the guy made it to. Can you read me some of the names on the tournament bracket? Because I'm thinking maybe like a top 3 to 5 finish would be pretty good for him.
Well, I mean, if he wins this match, he's pretty much guaranteed. What would he be? Final 4? He's guaranteed top 5.
Right.
Let's see. So it's right now, out of the players left.
That was a Joey Ryan prediction then.
I know. Rodney Morris versus Jonathan Smith going on right now.
Okay.
We got Waleed Hashem versus Jayson Shaw. Jason's leading 5-2. Let's just give updates for people as we go down the list. Perfect. We have Fedor Gorst up 4-1 on Vincent Beaurivage, Canadian player. We have Casper and Eric Harlison tied at 3-3.
Big red.
And then on the one-loss side, let's see, they're at the point now where they're playing one-loss and winners bracket matches at the same time. Jimmy Rivera up 4-2 on John Mora.
Nice.
Danny Hewitt up 6-1 on Yes Said Garabello. And let's see, Ron Casanzio up 5-1 on Matt Craw. Kevin Clark leading Donnie Mills 3-2. And that's all you got. So that's who's left.
Okay, so yeah, I think third place or bust, I'd say. Unless John makes a run, although I know he's down in this match right now. But yeah, I mean, then it's like, okay, like NJ Pool Player says, it's not the deepest of fields, but regardless, you still got to go out there and compete, and it's the format's a little gaffy, so you kind of have to earn it a little bit, with loser rack and all that. So Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. You know, hopefully he can. Hopefully, if he does do well, let's say he makes it to a final, then go parlay it. You know, I don't want to see you again in 6 months. I want to see you again in the next. You know,
That's what I want to
days.
see, Mike. That's all I'm saying. I think if he gets on the tournament trail, I think he's got just as good a chance to qualify for Team USA as every player not named Sky or Shane.
Well, you know, there's opportunity for sure because just given how the Americans ended up last year on the money bracket, you know.
Yeah.
So there's certainly opportunity. Now it's not going to be easy, right? It's going to cost a lot of money, and you get to travel around tournaments. You're going to have to lose early, and maybe go on a run and fade young monsters from Europe, from Asia, from all over. You know, so. But if he's got the determination, he's got the heart.
It's a good shot right there.
That was a real nice shot. He lined that up pretty well.
If Rodney wins this match, it's looking like he'll play Jayson Shaw in the next match, and I'll take the left-hander.
Say that again?
I said if Rodney wins this match, he'll probably play Jayson Shaw in the next one, and I'll take the left-hander.
Aren't they both left-handed, Captain Obvious?
Precisely.
Or am I wrong? Ah, okay. Oh, man. Coming with the dad jokes this evening, huh? Coming with the heaters. He's coming with the heaters. My computer.
Yeah, so we got Turning Stone going on. We got the Vegas or the Nevada versus Arizona as Jonathan bobbles that ball there, but leaves Rodney relatively safe. We also have that big split bracket going on in Alabama, Mike, like 400 people in that tournament. That's quite a huge payday. I went through the player list on that, or at least as many as I could see. A lot of good players out there. Joshua Filler's out there. And then there are a lot of other guys, like looking at the handicap ratings and stuff. I'm like, okay, I get it. Josh is like a 13 or something, but then there's really good players who like are 8 or 9. I'm like, they don't have to lose. So
No, I think that's where it becomes real interesting because you're giving up a big spot, but then you're also playing bar table, which is a really, really massive equalizer in my opinion. So I don't want to get into that dumpster fire, but good money. I'm sure the Calcutta was pretty healthy. I don't know what the number was, but I'm sure it was pretty great.
Oh yeah, I wonder if Jonathan here is going to elect to take the 4-8 combo after this. The other positional shots here are a little touchy. Like here, he could slide up the rail and shoot the 4 in the other corner, or maybe come out just a little bit for the 4 on the side. Wait, that's the 7. Sorry. Well, there you go. So he will probably elect to play the 7-8. Although off the 6, he could play a shot where he brings the cue ball across the table over by the middle diamond on the right-hand side.
Let's see. So that's the 7 ball. Okay. Yeah, I like getting just a real good angle on the 6 and seeing if I can come over, but it's just that's a lot of space between that 7-8 for me, man. I think he got a lot more angle than what he was hoping for, but.
Wow, Calcutta at Piazza, 63,000 for the Stevie Chan Memorial. How's it going, William? Mr. Pickles, Kyle Butte. Sensei Nate, Johnny just got knocked out of the tournament. Very last match, we actually streamed that match. And he came up a little short.
Well, I think he was trying to go for what I was saying, but he actually ended up pretty good,
Yeah.
I think you get a lot, you can be a lot more accurate with this than what you would have been otherwise. Calling the ref over.
Wow, this ref's getting up in this.
Did you see that one video? I think it went a little viral where the guy's calling the shot, right? And he's like right on the table. And they're playing on a bar table, right? Like a valley or something. And the guy's got like a big, he's got a healthy belly. And The guy fires the combo or whatever it was, like fires the shot that was in question, and the guy's belly got in the way of like a ball going in the pocket, so he completely just blew it. It was the funniest thing.
No
Hope
way.
you guys saw, like, it was hilarious. I'd never seen anything like it before.
Bear with me
5'4"
real
Jonathan.
quick. I'm going to try to get your image up there. You guys got to bear with me real quick, though, okay? So you might lose the feed for just a second, but stand by. Let's see.
Oh, Joey's doing some
Joey
stuff
things.
Oh, rut row.
Here he comes. Melina Mike in your face. Here he is. Look at him. Check this guy
On
out.
screen now? Are you on screen, by the way? 'Cause I
Not
don't
yet.
see you on here.
I turned my camera off when I was eating some brisket.
Oh, wait a minute. You made brisket, or y'all went to go buy some?
My wife made it.
Smoker, or
No, actually, she did it in the oven. I've never heard of this, but she did. So it's kind of
okay.
crazy.
oh, tell me you're from Arizona without telling me you're from Arizona.
Oh, I'm dogging it. There we go. Hey, there we are, back again.
There you
Joey
go,
Ryan
buddy.
and Melina Mike.
Looking good, buddy. All right, here we go. You know who else looking good is Jonathan Smith, man. 4-4. Look at that break. What a time to come with that break. Oh, can he even see the one though, or is that
No,
5-1?
he cannot see the one.
Oh, that's unfortunate, man. Because if he could see this one, it lays real good to run these out, man. I mean, even I might get on the 6 ball. You know, if I could see that one.
William Hellner's trying to get me into a game there
You know.
from Colorado.
Oh, okay. They haven't heard the story of the Super Beards Expo.
Yeah,
obviously,
tell
so
him the story about the Super Beards Expo, Melina.
I don't got enough time in the day to tell that many stories.
Better recognize.
Watch the Dog in the Podcast is all I'll say.
No, the funny part. So when I lived in Colorado, my arch nemesis was Adam King, right? And I remember the day that Adam King matched up with Chris McDaniel, and you messaged me, and you're like, "You know these guys?" And I'm like,
don't even.
"Yeah, I
Let me
really
tell the
like."
story. Let me tell the story. So I see this thing come on, right? There's an action match coming up. And Joey, I know, has spent time in this area. So I always like to hit up like regional guys who know regional guys, right? To get a little inside information. And so I messaged Joey and I said, "Hey, I'm looking to bet on this match. You know, who should I take?" And Joey didn't even like hesitate. I mean, Joey, I forgot who you said to bet on.
Adam.
It wasn't the guy who won. Yeah, he said bet on Adam. Okay, bet on Adam.
Fire
So
at
I
it.
did. Fire. That's exactly what he said. Fire. Bet the house on it. Okay, good. Man, I'll tell you what. I ain't never seen a guy break 10 ball like his opponent did. I mean, SVB would have needed like the 6, 7, and 8 to beat that guy the way he was breaking. It was unreal. I got heisted. I mean, just absolutely robbed.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close.
Well,
And then
Chris
Joey tells me
McDaniel's a hell of a
afterwards-
player too.
That's what he tells me afterwards. Well, Chris plays pretty good. And I'm like, thanks, buddy. Thanks, pal.
Well, you know what it was? Adam was my nemesis, so I kind of wanted, Adam to play well because it made me feel better about myself, But all right, Rodney's going to take this on. Actually, he's going to play safe. Didn't quite get there. He's going to leave the ball. Jonathan's going to have a look
He was
at
trying
it.
to weld it on the back of that 8 ball there. But
Okay, Mike, for your committed to shots here, it's a good opportunity to bank the 1 ball, leave the cue ball
you
behind
can
the
hold
7.
it. Yeah. You can hold it. You can get a nice full hit on the 1. You can get it to the bank, and if you make it, the 2-8 is just dressed up right there for you. I agree with you. 100%.
Yeah, but I hit this with a little bit of firm stroke because I want the 1 to go
little
back
speed.
across where the 3 would also be a blocker. You know what I
Always
mean?
looks like-
Like,
I
see
like how
there.
he hit that ball.
Look,
He made the
it
ball.
doesn't matter if you bank perfect.
I mean, yeah, no kidding. It don't matter. He made the ball, right? I'm with you though. I like it. I like hitting a little crispy on that one.
Yeah. Well, anytime you shoot a bank, when you watch Derby City banks, they're firing balls in pretty hard. They're hitting it with a smooth stroke, but they're hitting it hard. To
Right.
be sure about the angle.
Look at this. I mean, now that one safe from Rodney is looking like it might cost him the rack, and this
Yeah.
guy ain't showing that he's rattling playing a guy like Rodney Morris. You know,
No,
he's playing very well.
I want to say Jonathan. I'll check
where's he
now.
from, Joe?
He's from New York City, I think. I want to say he's like a 7'10", 7'15" Fargo. Let me check. I was also saying there's a good Jonathan Smith in Arizona, too. It's just a thing about John Smiths. They play really good.
I know a John Schmidt who plays pretty good too. By the way, we got to get that guy on the show. You want to talk about having some personality?
Jonathan Smith in Arizona is a 745.
Well, this is the game winner right here. You make this 5-ball, it's a wrap, son. Oh, man, okay. Well, maybe
That got interesting.
I didn't think he was gonna hit it like that. Del Sims says he's a house pro at my room that's in Society Billiards. Okay, well, there you go.
How do you fare against him, Del?
He's fine at this 6'9".
I'll tell you what, I'd take Del against him in a fist fight.
And he can't even
a wrestling match.
He ain't never gonna be able to hit Del in the face. Del's like
need a step ladder.
9'11", you know.
I tried to get Del in here to commentate when you were out flim-flamming.
What did he say? You didn't want to? Big Red was too much personality for him, or what?
Yeah, he had something going on.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna have to use the filtering mechanism here.
What, on your face or?
No, I'll search for Jonathan Smith. You jerk.
How that? I'm just clarifying. I'm just trying to understand what's going on here. Oh, he went all out. Okay, well, looks cue ball is close to the rail. 9-ball isn't hanging in the hole. See, the easiest of shots, but I mean, you got to go. There's no two ways about it. He's just rolling it. Nice way of playing it. I think it just makes the pocket play that much better when you hit it like that versus just trying to spear it in. Big. That's like probably the second game at least since I've been here that I've seen Jonathan give away, and now at a 5-4 lead for Rodney.
Yeah, you can't do that at this stage of the match. That's going to come back and get you. Jonathan Smith. Man, there's a lot of John Smiths. I'm having trouble.
Is it 5-4 or is it 6-4?
5-4.
Just let it go,
See
Joe.
what happens. We're getting a feed
Let
of
it go.
we're getting a feed of the table, and we're getting a feed of the score. And so what happens is the table, it takes a little more effort to get that across the internet to us.
Maybe what we ought to do is just make our own scoreboard overlay. Just look at the feed they're giving us on the scoreboard, and then just adjust our own as we can.
I think it's in the terms.
Well, listen, I've been breaking rules my whole life, Joe. Don't be so scared.
I don't break the rules. There's a Jonathan Smith that's a 688, but I don't think this is him. I think this guy plays better than that. I think he's a 7 couple.
Has he got a window? Okay. Another bank shot that the guy lays down. Man, this guy can bank the ball. So I mean, God,
yeah, I wonder.
He made like 3 or 4 pretty good banks, and that one looked like it wanted a hole, but he hit it in such a way where it just took it.
I wonder if he plays a lot of like one pocket or banks. I mean, I know New York is pretty popular for straight pool, and I think he does play.
He was a straight pool player. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he does play straight pool, but the way he banks the balls, in this match he's made like at least 3.
The way he banks the balls, he can beat you at a lot of different games, buddy. Let me tell you. Okay.
He could beat you in a lot of different games.
There ain't no doubt about that. But what are you gonna do here? This ain't easy.
He's fine. You can just draw back a few inches.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was on the 6-ball. Excuse me. Okay.
Now that's a different talk show right there.
What's that?
Getting on the 6. Maybe he'll just bank it in.
No, my bad. I was looking at the 6-ball. I don't know why.
Well, this is actually, he's got to put a stroke on it, but if he hits this with some high left, he can actually work the cue ball 2 rails around behind the 6 and shoot a 6 up table in the same pocket.
Wait. One more time?
Well, he might draw this, but yeah, he drew it. But I liked hitting
Oh,
that.
overcooked is what he did.
Yeah, he did. I liked
But he's
hitting
in the
that
drink.
with more
Wow.
of like a high left and coming around 2 rails behind the 6 because you take that scratch out of play.
Well, but he put a lot of mustard on that ball.
Yeah.
It bit a lot off that side rail. Rodney's just gonna punch this up, like just drag it on over a little bit. There you go.
Spin this with inside, come around the table, I think, or maybe just come across and over.
No, I like the way you played it. Yeah. Came up a little
He
short.
doesn't like it.
Yeah, a little short.
Well, you make this ball your natural in the 9.
I think he just hit it a little more full than what he had hoped for. You know, but this is about the longest you're going to see Rodney Morris take on a shot right here. Yeah, dice this one in. You got a gift of a lifetime. How are you going to end up? Oh, and you're going to give it back to him.
Yeah, you almost have to bank this ball or just play it. You know, look, banked it right in.
How did you hit the ball,
Rodney Morris, ladies and gentlemen.
Cue ball. Nice shot, man.
That's awesome.
See,
I'm glad I got our pictures up here.
What I love about this is just the way that he held the ball on top of that.
Yeah.
Because that would have just made the return that much tougher. You know, and I can just appreciate that part of it. Like, he's not only just, obviously he's aware of it, but then still execute and hold it like that was just beautiful. Really
So,
nice
Molina,
shot.
a lot of people don't know this about you, but like when I try to get guests, recommend guests for the show, you only want to do it if they're in the current news. And so that's why I'm rooting for Rodney Morris to win this event so I can interview him. Because if not, he's like yesterday's news for you. You don't even want to have him on the show.
Well, no, now he's today's news, right? But then I don't want to get him on in 3 weeks from now. That's the thing, you know. So, but this week's already looking pretty full. Look, there's a lot of guys I want to get on the show. I want to get Emily on. I want to get Jason on. I want to get, who else did I say? CJ Wiley on. Look at the, ooh.
He's going to have a shot on the deuce. 6 ball needs to slow down, but he does have a shot on 2.
He does, yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if he kind of drew the ball back and off this rail here. Let's see what he does. Could stun it over across like he did. Yeah, gosh, he's just so smooth. I love watching this guy.
He was like riding a wave there when he hit that ball. You know, just putting that matrix on it a little bit. Nice shot. Just right in the hole.
I mean,
Right in
he's
the
a
hole, Joe.
great striker of the balls.
I'll make it awkward, buddy. Okay. Look at this. And that one mistake, one of many mistakes, but that one mistake in particular looks like it's gonna cost Mr. Smith another rack here because Rodney's just, he sees it, you know.
Yeah, so the score updated, Mike, you see, so we know Rodney got out here. But that's why it gets confusing. People tune in and they'll see the score 7-4, and then they'll see
That's
Rodney.
a little anticlimactic, man.
I know. But I think it'll be better from Derby because I think it's because the video feed's coming in on a little bit of a delay here.
Yeah, well.
But I'm telling you, it makes it so much easier to not have to change the score. Maybe I'll talk to Zach and see if he could put the score on like a 20-second delay or something.
I want to sweat it. Not sweat it when he's on the 6 ball.
We could have like a little image that pops up over top of it and blocks out the score in the last 20 seconds of the game.
Well, how do we know? It could turn into a safety vest on one ball.
Make like a little wheel that spins around. Is it 6? Is it 7? Is it 6?
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, guys. I'm done eating. I'd taken a break. We're back. We're getting in the flow. Let's call some balls and strikes here. Rodney with a good break, one in the side. Got a shot on the 2 ball. 3 balls slightly covered up by the 4. Interestingly, though, with the angle that he has on the 2, he could actually go 2 rails, kind of cup that top left corner pocket, and have the cue ball tracked down by the 9 ball, which would put him on the short side of the 3. Let's see if he elects to do that. He's looking at it now. He looked at that path between the 6 and the 9. Let's see. This would be a fun shot. Didn't quite do it, but did he go this way on purpose? What a interesting way to tackle that. Didn't quite get there, but it would have been really neat if he did and got around that 3 ball that way. Coming 4 rails.
Yeah,
I don't think he tried that, but it's kind of cool.
Now, yeah, I don't like going left.
I like
right here.
I like thinning the right side of the 3.
Like he's doing?
No. That'll work too, I think.
Look
Speed's
at this.
good.
Look at this.
Speed.
Look at this.
Watch out,
Perfect.
Casper.
What a nice shot.
Casper's head got in the way.
Let's out that guy on the winner side and on the shoulder. Tell him to get out of the way.
I think that's Casper.
Oh, I know. I'm kidding.
Excuse me. Mike, I was, first game I commentated.
Why is the referee hanging out here? This ain't, you know,
I don't know.
this ain't like a
Look, now he sits down. Like, why get up? You know?
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Anyway.
What were you saying, Joe?
First game I commentated, I went through this whole scenario.
Well, that might have been a foul right there.
In my speech, I'm going through this whole scenario about
Definitely a foul.
how he should use the jump cue and he should have jump shot and all this. And like they're yelling at me in a chat and I'm not even looking at the chat and they're saying there's no jump cues. There's no jump cues. It was a good
that's
plan
part
though.
of the. I want to say you're not even allowed to come to the table with more than 2 cues put together.
Oh really?
Yep.
Thanks, William. Appreciate that. I hate when this happens. You got to reach over the 6 ball here. He'll be fine though.
You hate when what happens? The guy runs out? Or?
No, when you're rolling up on position and you just have to kind of angle over a ball when, you know.
Yeah.
Just frustrating.
Well, look, it ain't his first rodeo.
Rodney's dead out here.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, look at the 8. Guys, this scoreboard just put me on tilt here, Joe. You know? I'm like looking up and the thing's already there, man. Come on.
I'm going to make something to cover it up so you don't even see the score until after the game.
So,
as fast as he plays, too. As fast as he plays, he's on like the 6 ball and the score changes.
Yeah, he's messing around.
All right,
but
he's on the hill.
I love this style of play because he's easy on the eye to watch. You know, it's a fun way. Look at that. Johnson's a little...
You know what? I better update the other games in progress because at this pace, Rodney's going to be done pretty quick. Looks like he's up 8-4. Let's see what we got here. Jayson Shaw and Waleed Hashem. That match is getting tight. It's 5-4, Jason. We have Fedor Gorst.
Can we get over there whenever we're done here or no?
Yeah, we can actually.
Yeah.
We can. Bonus coverage. We'll do bonus coverage. And then we have Fedor Gorst against Vincent Beaurivage. Fedor's up 6-2. Eric and Casper are tied at 5-5. We expected a tight match there, and we got one. Jimmy Rivera, surprisingly, is up 6-2 on John Mora. Danny Hewitt takes down Yacid Garabello 9-3. Matt Krall trailing Ron Casanzio 8-2. And Donnie Mills and Kevin Clark are knotted at 4.
Well, look, scoreboard just changed. Rodney won. No, I'm kidding.
Guys, hang tight. When this one ends, we're going to switch over to the Jayson Shaw match that's on table 6. Table 6. Yeah, Rodney's kind of in dead punch, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not messing around here. I mean, this is
I wonder if this ball goes or if he has to play the combo. He's kind of looking at it funny. He's playing a combo.
Play combo, yeah.
Dogged it. He's on the right live stream. Dogging it.
Welcome. Don't say stuff like that because the guy ain't never going to come on the show now. Yeah.
Nah, Rodney's cool, man. He
came
on
asking, did I post a message about upstate? Yeah, I did. I've been on the rough a little bit of my day. But it was just to be fair to the conversation. But like I told Joe, you know, whenever he when he was doing the streaming of Johnny's match, I said, listen, main thing I want to make sure is that we're respectful in the chat as I would want, because we're getting permission to stream the match thanks to those guys. So, like I put in a comment on that match, we're gonna respect it as they would, and we can just separate things, and it's all good. So
That was a good shot there by Jonathan.
that was a really nice shot the way he played it. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Big Red getting a cameo. How's the speed? Perfect.
He's dead nuts here, buddy. Well, the scoreboard changed. It means he makes the 8 and the 9 ball.
Oh, Mike, you're on tilt.
I am a little bit. But listen, we're getting to watch some great pool at a great event.
You know what I could do, Mike?
I'm excited for that.
One of these, let me see. I don't know which one it is, but one of these is the scoreboard that I can just turn off. It's not that one.
Got to be one of the first ones, no? Nope, that ain't it.
That ain't it.
Yeah, that's the one you were.
There it is.
For.
I could do that at the end when he's running out.
Oh. Yeah, be surprised, everybody. All right, so 8-5. Look, I tell you what, the way the guy's been playing, I mean, if he just buttoned up a couple of things, he could be up 8-5 with Rodney right now. So, he's far from out of it. His break was really good, making balls consistently. Was getting kind of like unlucky position after the break, but I'll tell you what, I mean, he ain't out of it.
We'll see what he does here. He had that one break earlier. It got kind of wild on him. Much more controlled. 6s in the corner. Not a great shot on the 1 ball.
Yeah. Well, scoreboard just adjusted. It's 8-6 now.
Shut up, Mike. You just beat a dead horse sometimes,
Yeah, I'm good at it, buddy. What are you doing here, Joe? I like dragging behind the 2 ball if I can.
Yeah, it's tricky. I would consider kicking behind it. Kick the one towards the side pocket, kick and stick. He did your shot.
I like the way he played it too, because he played it with intent to come off the rail and hit the 2 ball full like that. That was
Now,
a really nice move.
now you need a ref. Thank you.
Hey, come on, does he got to be like right there?
Hey guys,
shout
do
out
us a
to,
favor. I know we're almost done with this match, but we're going to try to slide over to one of the other matches. So do us a favor, share the feed, get it out there, more people, to see how many people we can get watching this thing. Sorry, Mike, you were giving a shout out?
No. Just saying thanks to all of our sponsors for the Derby and all of our podcast sponsors, our regular supporters, our Patreon supporters, Moonlighting, Town. Who else we got? Joe Franco, Premier, who's doing our real sponsors now. There's a whole list. I'm forgetting a whole bunch right now. But big shout out to all the page sponsors. We cannot do it without them. If you guys want to be a part of supporting us without being a sponsor, you guys can check out patreon.com/doggedit. A few other of our sponsors: Mariposa Q, Salato, Jamison Daniels, Paco, Pull It Around Show,
Look at this shot. Oh, he didn't quite get behind it.
Good shout out. Is it a go here, Joe?
This might be ball game. He might go for this.
I think he does. He's looking like he wants to. How you hitting him, Rodney? How are you hitting him, Rodney?
Wow.
Look at the speed on top of that. Can he get a full hit and draw behind you, Joe?
Oh, yeah.
Just like that. Beautiful. That might have been
Nice
set
angle
winner
for the
right there.
4. He's in good shape here. 5 to the 7 looks good.
Good shit.
I don't have COVID, miss. I just have a sneeze attack. Thank you, Hulo Muchacho. Yes, I agree. Rodney is out. Just wants to get good on his 5-ball.
I was going to say, yes. I like the way he did that. I was just about to ask that. Are you playing to go into the 7 here? Yeah, because look at where the 5-ball is.
Well, look, he made it worse. He made it worse. He's going to have to draw over to the side rail now and play a cut shot on the 7, which is fine. But I don't even mess with it.
But it didn't look like it went before, or am I?
No, he could have drawn. He could have got higher on the 5-ball and it worked the cue ball down and just have a little cut shot on the 7.
Yeah.
Now he's got pretty much the most extreme cut shot he could have came up with, and he's taking a little time here. He knows he's on the hill, but I fully expect him to make this ball. Come around 3 rails. Get on the 8. Oh, wait. He's looking to go in the other corner. That's surprising. Drilled it.
That's what I thought he was going to do, but he hit it. Wow, he hit that ball so nice. That's a game winner right there, son. What a nice shot there.
Somebody said better cover the score.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. There it is. It already changed, Joe. You dogged it. Oh,
I dogged it.
It's 9-5. Congratulations, Rodney Morris. The Rocket moves on in the final 4 of the winner's side.
Let's see if we can get bonus coverage. You talk it up, I'll get the bonus coverage.
All right, Joey's going to bring up one of the tables to show the Jayson Shaw match. So let's see if we can get that feed on here. Oh, boy. That's it's a little out there, Joe. Ain't it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Jason's running out here. It is not 9-5, Jayson, although Joey said it was close, actually. So
5-5.
It's 5-5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stand by. We will get the score updated.
Can they see the are they seeing the match right now as we are?
Yeah.
Okay. Hit the like, hit the share button. Man, Jason's looking fit, man. Holy cow, he's losing weight.
Jason's up 6-5. Yeah, he does look a little more fit, doesn't he? Well, he's in black. It's slimming.
That's why I always wear black, man.
I know. You always wear black. When I first time I roomed with you in Vegas, you unpacked, and I was like, this guy's got like 17 black shirts. What's going on here?
It's a true story.
All right, 6-5 Jayson Shaw against Waleed Hashem. I think I looked up this guy's Fargo earlier.
I've never heard of this guy before in my life.
No, he's from Ontario, though.
Well, doesn't narrow it down for me.
I mean, he probably plays good. 707 Fargo, 2,800 games in the system, so it's legit.
He's the real deal.
You know, I hit the view public matches, and he doesn't, like, when you do that, people don't have any public matches. I really think Fargo should just default it to you can see the matches. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see who everybody played.
Here we go.
I don't see why I shouldn't be able to.
Joey's just trying to get himself on tilt here.
All right, let's go over the scores. People are asking. This match obviously is 6-5. Jayson Shaw on top. Fedor Gorst up 6-3 over Vincent Baravaj. Casper is trailing Eric Horlifson 7-5. John Mora trying to crawl back into it against Jimmy Rivera. He's now trailing 6-4. Danny Hewitt had already advanced against Jesse Garabello 9-3. And Kevin Clark and Donnie Mills are knotted at 5-5. That would be a good one to watch, too. If Jayson gets on a heater and runs out real quick, we can switch over to the Donnie Mills Kevin Clark match.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so this is a bit of a test run for our Derby coverage, part of our Derby coverage, I should say. Me bouncing around, but also streaming some matches. Joey's going to be shotgunning it. And, we do have some opportunities to have some sponsors on there for it, just like you guys see on the bottom right. The layout's going to be a little different for the Derby, but we're gonna have a few sponsors that we're gonna be rotating on the screen, just like you guys see down there. So if you guys are interested, or if you know anyone who might be, hit up Joey, hit up myself, hit up the page. We'll be glad to help you out. We got some massive numbers last year, Joe, and that was without really streaming hardly anything, you know.
Yeah.
So I know I got a couple of videos that I gotten over 1 million views, and just dozens that I gotten hundreds of thousands. So it's going to be a great derby. I hope there's great storylines, as there always is. It's going to be a long grind, but I cannot wait, man. It's the Iron Man time.
So, guys, we're down to the final 16 of the tournament. The winner's side matches are the final 8 on the winner's side, and the final 8 on the loser's side are all playing right now, with the exception of, like, Danny Hewitt, who advanced, and Rodney Morris, who's already advanced. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, guys. We're going to have 8 left in the loser's side, and we're going to have 4 left on the winner's side. It's going to be the final 12.
Cover up the scoreboard, can you?
What's that?
Cover up the scoreboard.
Cover it up?
Yeah.
Which one was it? This one?
Your dog and a buddy.
I don't know which one it was. There it is. All right, we'll tell you the score in a minute. Jason's up 6-5 right now.
6-5, Jayson Shaw. Good, Joe. He's down pretty good.
5 plays on the side. That's a beautiful shot to get on that ball.
Yeah, he's in full rhythm here.
Yeah, he hits the balls with so much confidence.
Right. I could not agree more. Come out here, 2 rails, Joe. Kill
Yep.
7.
Yep.
1, 2. Bounce out, center table.
He went a little far. He's not happy with it. He'll be fine, though.
I think he'll have to. Yeah, he wanted to play that in the corner. Now he's going to play to the side, come around 3 rails. Be all right. It's just not how he.
That's got to be the tough part about playing Jayson Shaw, is when he makes a mistake positionally, he bails himself out so many times, right? So as the player sitting in the chair, you're always sitting there, and there's times where you come with hope, and you're like, oh, well, he got out of line here, but then he just back cuts the ball on the side, and you're still.
Well, that was always Jason's bread and butter, was his firepower. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's something that's kind of been with him throughout. Now his decision making has gotten better as he's matured in the game, but he always has that up his sleeve. You know, where if you need, and that's part of why what makes him the Mosconi legend that he is, because when it's time for a big shot, I mean, he can come with one. So. Yeah, that's always something that's always going to be on the front of my mind. At least every time I watch him play, you know.
Yeah.
And even more so when you go from, you know, if he's getting that same level of dialed in on a matchroom stage on 4-inch pockets, you come out here and you know, play on 4 1/4, 4 1/2, whatever it is. It's just going to be like running out from everywhere. So.
Yeah, Jorge, we are at Dogging It on YouTube, and you can get to the YouTube feed. A lot of times, Mike, just so you know, when we're streaming matches, people want to watch it on YouTube so they can cast it on their TV. It's easier to do that with YouTube.
I may not be that tech savvy, but I at least know that, buddy. Okay, I at least know that one.
Well, you watch everything on your phone. I've never seen anything like it. You watch the Super Bowl on your phone. You got dudes running out buying 85-inch big screens for the Super Bowl, and you're watching it on your phone.
Look, when you got 4 girls, TVs are at a premium, buddy. You know,
Yeah,
so I don't want to hear no crying. So let the kids be happy first, and then you know, I'm good with the phone. Now I got 2 phones, so it's even better. I can still work on one and do whatever I got to do on the other. So,
Mike, who's on that table above this? What table is that? I'm trying to recognize the
see the
guys.
player. Hold on. That's Fedor. You can tell just by the way he stepped into the shot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I don't even got to see the guy's face, just the way he lined up and
he's playing a combo. It looks like.
Yeah, 6'9".
Oh no, 6 went past it. It's really hard to tell the angles on a table.
It looked like he was playing the combo. I agree with you.
You see that, Waleed's having a difficult time with the rack. Jason's checking it. He already had him re-rack once.
Did he have re-rack once on this
Yeah, right now.
racking session? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Kevin Clark and Donnie Mills are now at 6-6.
Try break. 3-8 tie up.
I don't think the 2 goes.
Yeah. Even if it does go, he ain't got a whole lot to work with. He's checking to see if it does right now. I don't think it does either.
So Ron Casanzio knocked off Matt Krall 9-3. Matt is out of the tournament. Jimmy Rivera still leads 6-4 over John Mora. Eric Horlofson 7-6 over Casper. And Fedor, who you can see in the table above, is leading Vincent Beauravage 7-3. I think Vincent's from Quebec, Canada. See, Mike, these, like, with this...
Oh, he hit that one real... He overcut that ball.
Yeah, he tried to do too much there.
Well, now if you're Jayson, let's see what he wants to do here because...
Yeah, I would say that, like, against
you got to mess with the 2, but it's still like now you got... It's so much tougher given the 1 ball's hanging in the hole, to even get the position you're looking for.
Yeah, I was going to say, against a good player, tactically, that might not be terrible to miss that ball, but against Jayson Shaw, he'll probably figure out a way out of this. He did give this a look, Mike, almost like, hey, maybe the 2 goes. Look, eagle eye. Hey, John Baca. Welcome to the stream. Looks like Fedor did relinquish control of the table up above. On table 5.
The hell with Fedor. I want to see what's going on. If Eagle Eye's going to make this 2 ball.
Just this keeping everybody informed, Molina.
This 2-3 is rough, man. You could tell because the guy who doesn't waste any time with Jayson, he's giving this a lot of respect here. Oh, hit the cheetah just a little bit.
Look, he's got it. He's got a piece of the red 3. He may be able to play it in the corner. Man, if he figures this puzzle out.
Holy cow, right?
Yeah, it'd be a great out. We might have to clip this one and make it into a reel. Yep. I mean, how do you fade that?
How did you hit that ball, man? I mean, you know what? It's not even just the fact that he made it, but like to go and cheat the pocket on the 2 ball, right? You come into the 5 ball in a certain way, knowing you're gonna have an angle, a healthy angle, but enough to make the ball, and then just to put it down like that.
Yeah, Jason's feeling it. I love the comments. Everybody's like, "Wow, what a shot!"
This is why I love doing this stuff is because you get a bunch of people who understand the difficulty of it, right? You get a bunch of pool players and pool fans who can appreciate, how great that was because that was not an easy transition, and he's still not out of the woods. You got a tough shot here on the 4 ball.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he is out of the woods here.
Oh, wow. Okay. What a shot.
He's just going to draw this 4 ball back like 4 inches, shoot the 5 on the side. He's going to be fine.
He just pinch it down just a hair, I think. You don't like it.
He's got to stretch out his hamstrings here.
I hope he did yoga this morning.
Wonder if he did his cold plunge or his sauna.
Yeah, so you just come down just a little bit. Oh, look at that. He might have pulled something there. I might need an injury timeout.
Jayson Shaw withdrawals from Turning Stone with a pulled hamstring.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody said to block the score. I think that's a good call. Which one is that? This one?
Yeah.
This one. There.
There you go. All right, there you go. You're just gonna float it. Just float it. Yeah, I like the way he played it there. I think even if you run into the 8 ball, like hit the 8 just a hair, you're gonna be good. But he didn't. Now he's out of nowhere, Joe. You know, I know the guy left the 1 ball hanging in the hole, but this was such a difficult rack. You know,
it really
make sure
was.
to write this one down, Joe. Write down this one. That
I'm
was
not your
tough.
secretary. Look, he got a little funny on this ball too.
Oh, by the way, I just got a message from some of our friends over at Digital Pool, and they are going to try to do a 10 to 20 second scoring delay for the live scoring. So.
Oh, good. Did you message him, or they just heard us?
No, I think Isaac was watching the stream. So
Oh, hey,
shout out
Isaac.
to Isaac. He's by the way, soon to announce, or I guess we can announce it now. Digital Pool is actually going to be one of our stream sponsors for the Derby City event as well, Joe. I don't know if I told you that, but we appreciate.
I love what they're doing, and this is just, man, I loved what they were doing with the brackets and the league management thing, and now it's just
more, Joe.
Now it's just like icing on the cake with this streaming. I think it's really going to revolutionize pool.
Yeah, I mean, you. The main thing is, and I've been telling streamers for years, it's like people don't want to just watch one match. You know, there's so many different things you can reach people all over the world. You know, we have the ability to do it. Let's figure out a way with guys like Fedor who's streaming his own stuff, and you got players from Finland here, some other regional players, and guys from all over the place, Canada. You know, so
look at the comment by Ken R. I love that guy.
You know, is that your burner account?
Somebody said employee of the month. Write that down.
Joey was in there typing it up.
Oh, man. What an out that was, Mike. That's sick. The kid
That's
misses the
world-class.
1 ball, and I'm like, against an ordinary player or even a good player, that might not be so bad. Against Jayson Shaw, he'll figure this thing out, and he did.
Well, he got so much mileage out of that too, with like a fraction of the pocket, right? And then the spin he's putting on the ball on top of that.
Well, when you have a player that can get out when they're supposed to get out, and then get out at times when you're like, how did he get out of that? And he seems to do that a lot. That's why he's so tough to beat.
So what was the score at 8? That was at 7-5 when he made that run.
I'm echoing, my wife says. Let's see. Am I echoing? Can you hear me? Why is that showing up like that? Can you hear me? Mike. Melina, can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me. Okay, I see.
Here we go.
How do I do this?
Eagle eye on the hill. We showed up and it was like 6-5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a little unlucky there. He hit it pretty good, and now the guy makes four balls on the break, and Waleed ain't been at the table in like 18 minutes.
All right, so I'm echoing. I gotta figure this thing out. Audio input. Testing.
All right, here we go. Let's see here. All right, so not a whole lot to really worry about. You know, just get a nice full hit on the 3 to hold for the 7 ball. Outside of that, you know, a guy like Waleed, if you got 5 already, you're gonna have 6 here in a few minutes.
Can you guys hear me okay now? See if we can get rid of that echo.
See, I hear you pretty good.
Okay. My wife texted me and said I'm echoing. She says,
okay.
You're echoing a bit. How much longer do you think you'll be?
That means she heard you, buddy. Just say that. Good job.
Yeah. I told her.
Get the donations up there in the upper right. You guys a Cash App and a Venmo, and
If
you guys
you're so
appreciate
inclined.
this for you. Yeah, if you're able to. If not, you know, thanks for hanging out with us this evening. Hit the like, hit the share button. If you guys are enjoying it as well, that goes a long way for us. Also, just by some metrics that we monitor on the page and on some of the videos we put out. this is a little different than our normal podcast, to say the least, Joe. But fundamentally, we love watching pool. It's what we do. It's what we, it's a passion of ours, and so we really appreciate the opportunity to be able to hang out and watch a world class event like Turning Stone.
Yeah, we're figuring some things out here.
Yeah, just test drive.
Yeah,
Tell you
battle.
what, this guy gives a lot of respect to each ball.
I like this guy. He's a solid player. I like the pause when the tip is near the cue ball. The people who have the pause in the middle of their backswing. I can never do that. I'm a pause by the cue ball type of guy.
8-6 now, Jason Racken.
Yeah, just some score updates. This match is 8-6. Fedor Gorst is also on the hill against Vincent Buravage, 8-3. We have Eric Horlefson on the hill, 8-7 against Casper. Eric's putting in a good tournament here. Jimmy Rivera up 7-5 on John Mora, and Kevin Clark and Donnie Mills at 7-7. Let's see if Wally could put in a break and run here and put a little bit of heat on Jason. Thank you, Paco. Thank you for what you do, man. We appreciate the support. Super sticker. Thank you for that. S. Ahmed. I don't really know what that means, but I know it's good, so thank you. The old super sticker.
6. Chance to get it within 1. Where's the cue ball going?
He got a ball down, and he's going to have a shot. He's got another ball down.
You're going to have to come with 1 here to start with.
Yeah. It's okay, though.
Is that 4 past the 5, Joe? I don't think it does.
It doesn't. But it will go in the side on 4.5-inch pockets.
He's got some work to do, but yeah, I'll tell you what, this is a little thin.
You guys see on the other table, Fedor Gorst is getting out there to win the match.
It's going to make for a great Sunday at Turning Stone with possibility for Fedor and Jason to match up. Long race, rivalry, some some passionate feelings towards one another, to say the least. We got a chance to go out there to Dallas and talk with Fedor and the boys at Team USA, and
there we go.
I was pretty surprised, man. Fedor had a lot of. He still was not over Hanoi, and
a lot of fire.
He did. He was not in love with Jason. I'll put it like that. So
yeah, he had a lot of fire going on.
That potential matchup is going to be box office if it happens. So. What do you like here, Joe? You like floating it down in the corner?
I tell you, yeah, definitely down the corner, and I really like the 1 ball that he made. So he's in good shape here if he can make this 2 ball.
Yeah, nice full hit on the 2. You can I like just rolling around.
No, he missed it.
Wow. I mean, look at what he ended up with. That's gonna.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Might be the last shot he takes on the winner's side.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame. You got a chance to kind of get close to Jayson Shaw late in the match here on the winner's side, and yeah.
Look at the angle. Perfect angle to do whatever you want here. I think you just hit it with a little bit of inside and come up for the side, right, Joe? When you hit the 3?
I don't like the angle myself. I think it's a little flat. I would have wanted more angles.
But if you like playing it in the side,
well, he's gonna have to come with like high inside here to play it in the side. I would like to have a little more angle and just kind of take the cue ball around. But yeah, there you go. Like I said, it was perfect angle, Mike.
Just like I thought. Funny, Joe. And
well, this one looks like it's about in the books. Should I turn off the score? Where is it?
It's already the score's already there. You already dogged
it. Dang it! I dogged it,
man.
Well, I tell you what. Congratulations to Jayson Shaw. We'll see Waleed some more on the loser side, but let's bounce over and catch the end of this Donnie Mills and Kevin Clark match if we can. Stand by. I'm gonna see if I can bring that up.
God, you're dogging it, man, with that scoreboard. I tell you what, Joe. There it is. There's the 9-ball down. 9-6 victory. We're panning over to 7-7. Kevin Clark and Donnie Mills. Wow, he's kicking at this ball.
Sure
Is
did.
this how we're jumping in right here? Wow.
Sure did kick at it. I like the view on this table a little better, Mike.
Yeah, it's looking good. Big shout out to all those guys who put in the work to get all the cameras set up and the feed and the internet and all that.
I'm losing employee of the month. So Donnie's actually
Yeah,
up.
I don't want to tell you, but yeah, you were for sure. buddy.
8-7. This is. Oh no! Did it? Oh, the scoreboard got us
Joey,
again. Well, congratulations to Donnie Mills taking it down.
No.
9
he
to
wins this
7.
rack. No. He wins this rack, so that means he got out.
Oh,
of this
okay,
rack.
8 to
Now
7.
it's 8-7.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so confusing with this daggone scoreboard.
Okay, leave it on for now, but turn it off in like 2 minutes from now.
Okay.
Right? That's funny.
That's funny that Isaac reached out to you and saw that as an issue. You know, there's all these things that when you're working with technology and you're kind of thinking of these ideas that you just can't anticipate until you see it happen. You know what I mean? And this is one of those I never.
The great part is that they're willing to make adjustments. You know.
Oh, yeah,
So they saw us turning it off. They were watching the stream, and then, it's something that. Because the scoreboard's great, right? But you don't want to sell out before the end of the rack. So
Right.
by doing this, it's just a little bit of a delay. It'll just be perfect.
Just to give you an idea, the losers on the winner's side are now dropping into the losers bracket, and the winner of this match will play Casper. So that'll be a really good matchup. Let's see. Any other ones decided? Looks like... Well, we'll have to see. Man, what a tournament for Eric Horlifson so far. He's in the final 4 of the winners.
1 ball down, but what about the 2? I don't like this show, I'll tell you that.
It ain't easy.
I'll tell you what, if it was Joey Ryan at the Super Billiards Expo, it would be.
I would have been out by now.
Oh, for sure, no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, that's what it is, Patrick. The stream, it takes a little while longer for that data to make it over. And so the scoreboard will update while they're still running out the rack. Yeah, Jimmy Rivera is having a great tournament. He's giving John Mora everything he can handle right now. 7 to 6. 7 to 6. Jimmy Rivera. Let me find this guy. I don't even know where he's from. He's probably from the Northeast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 695 Fargo.
Yeah, he was playing all cue ball there for sure. For sure. Not happy with it, but I don't understand why. I mean, you laid a pretty good cue ball. Maybe he was hoping for it to hit the 6.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I mean, all in all, that was a tough spot to be in general, So to get that much mileage out of it and still have this, 2 ball in that area of the table, I think I would take it, Joe.
Yeah. Hey, thanks on the Venmo. It's 9250. Thank you. Uh-oh. That's bad. I hate to see that. He had a chance there. Could pull off a good safety, but he kind of hits the double kiss, and now he leaves Donnie with a really nice opportunity to close the match out.
Yeah.
Did you see this? I won't tell you that he makes a carom here to win the match.
Nice carom there. Hey,
Donnie
Pancho from
Mills.
Tijuana. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate y'all, all of you guys, wherever you guys are watching from, all over the place. We appreciate all you guys for hanging out with us this evening. And what are we going to do? Just the end of the John match or no, Joe?
What other match? Let's see. Oh, yeah, John Mora. Let's go over there. Table 10. Why not?
Said his son is watching with me. Can you give us a shout out? I'm glad both of you guys are enjoying the stream. It's real cool to have a father and son just hanging out with each other. So big shout out to Jorge and his son. Thanks for hanging out with us on a Saturday night.
Let's see what we got here.
Meanwhile,
that's a nice view. Turned out all right. Okay.
All right, so where are we at right now, Joe?
Stand by.
7-6,
Jimmy.
7-6, Jimmy. Okay. Yeah, one ball's in an ugly spot. I mean, geez, just a real ugly spot. I'm surprised he's even considered taking on this 1-6 combination.
Yeah, me too, actually.
It just seems real loose, Joe. You know, especially for a chance. This is like the whole game, really, and for a chance for your opponent to potentially get on the hill. I mean, that didn't even threaten the pocket.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what's happened up to this point in this match, but you would expect John to be winning this match by several games at this point. So this could be one of these matches where things aren't going right for him.
Yeah, Josh, I've been I'm not even under the weather. I just sinuses, allergies. I don't know what's going on, but I feel fine otherwise. I just sneezing and runny nose all. We'll get to it.
Jason Foster didn't like that shot.
Yeah, I don't understand. I didn't understand it, you know?
Yeah.
So, it just seems like too pivotal spot. You're already on the one-loss side, right? Just all these things I just would factor in, you know? But, you know, you still got to put the baby to bed if you're Jimmy, you know?
That's a good shot.
That's a nice way to start, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Can he hold,
perfect.
Can he do a little stop shot here, Joe, to get just hold for the 4?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Maybe draw back an inch or two, kind of slightly to the right, but he's in great shape.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, James, I see your comment there about John playing in Sacramento. From talking with John, he was saying that he hadn't really played a whole lot with his pool cue in almost 3 or 4 weeks because he was getting ready for that snooker match. So when he came to Sacramento, that was like the first time he had really played with his cue in quite a bit. So I guess still a little bit of rust there, a hair, but either way, you would still expect John to be like Joey said, a few game favorite here, if you would have just saw the names on there to start with. But that loose combo and the way that Jimmy's hitting the ball, I'd be shocked if he doesn't get on the hill here.
Wow, Samuel Diddle, thank you very much for the Venmo. Very generous. Appreciate you. Larry Elwell, thank you for the Venmo. Appreciate you guys. We got to get those cool... doesn't Collins have something when somebody donates, it shows up on the screen?
It shows up and gives a big shout out. Collins does a great job. Big shout out to him over there, posted up. But yeah, he's got it all gadgeted up, and it shows everyone's info and name. And we appreciate all you guys for showing some love.
Jimmy's really focused on the details here.
Big 4 balls. Yeah, I mean it's big. There's no understatement here. You're playing for your tournament life. You're on the one-loss side. Listen, I don't know, Jimmy's tournament career, but I'd imagine this will probably be a pretty big feather in his cap if he takes down John Moore at the Turning Stone.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks, Gary. I appreciate that. That's the best compliment I've gotten in a while. He just needs to punch this ball and come off that other rail across the table.
Is Ethan Hawke? Is that from Training Day?
Ethan Hawke. I don't know. He's an actor, and girls like him, so I'll take it.
It was probably the scene after he does. Denzel makes him.
My wife's watching this stream, and she thinks I look like Tom Cruise, I'm sure.
You do, buddy. You do. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You do. Jason Foster, big shout out for that $9.99 super chat. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you.
That's awesome. Thanks, Jason.
Yeah. Little follow.
I'm really impressed with this guy, man, so far.
I mean, listen, it's a lot of poise.
Yeah.
You know?
I think he gets on the hill here, Mike.
Look at that. Del Sim says he never beat me, so this will be his biggest win. Yeah, I see. It all stems from that one combo. I don't want to keep on harping on it, but man, I just don't, for the life of me, understand why you would shoot that.
Yeah, it was an odd choice, especially at that moment in the match. Maybe John felt like he needed to get on the gas pedal and do something. You know, sometimes you misread that. You know, you feel like, hey, this is the time to go, and it's really the time to be a little more cautious.
Yeah, you know, just John's creativity and his all-around, I feel like he could have found a way to get that one in a better position while hiding the cue ball in some way.
Yeah.
You know? So, or at a bare minimum, put Jimmy to a test. You know what I mean? Even if you come up short on a safety. But if I'm like looking at a table, I mean, that would have been on far on the list of things I would have done. But you know, John's a world-class player. I'm not gonna. He obviously saw something that dressed up for him that he liked, but now he's down 8-6, and you got to hope Jimmy don't make a ball here and get shape on the one.
I tell you what, I'd love to see Jimmy have an opportunity to
Nice
run this
square.
table. Yeah, he hit him
Nice
head
square.
on. He makes the ball in the corner, and one's gonna pop out, give him a shot in the side. Check this out.
Does it go on the side, Joe?
It
We're
does.
so close.
It does. This ball goes on the side. Now, this is really interesting, Mike. This is what I wanted to
Time out,
see.
Joe. Hold on a second. Is that the 7 ball up top, or is it the 3 ball up top?
That's a 7.
Okay, so you're basically playing from the 2 to the 4 then, right?
Yeah. I tell you what, I wanted this scenario. I want to see this guy on the hill with a chance to run out to beat John Mora.
Oh, I mean, how
This
else
is
it
for
be,
all the
man?
700 players,
Oh, yeah,
695s
Joe,
in the world.
Turn off the score, Joe. Turn off the score before. Cut it off. There not me. The scoreboard, Joe.
Hold on. There we go.
Me in a minute. There you go. There you go.
Somebody's
Alright,
saying
big
that's a 3 up there. I don't think that's a 3.
Raymond's
That is
saying
the
it's
3. That is the 3 because the 7's
that
the one out in the
changes-
middle of the table.
That changes things completely. Then, if that's the 3 ball, then this is
Yeah,
rough.
but
I mean,
look
this is
what he
ugly.
did, Mike. Look what he did. This guy knows what he's doing. He pushed.
You
He
gotta
pulled.
hit this ball spicy, Joe. You gotta.
I
hit
know,
this
but
ball real good.
he got the angle he needed. This is
Big shot. Big shot. Oh,
missed it by a
no,
mile.
No. He scratched. He scratched.
all right. I'll turn the score back on now.
No. Leave it off.
No, yeah, I
It's
mean,
8-6.
we'll have enough time if he gets back to the table to turn it off. But now this is what John Mora was hoping for. Let's see if he can come with it now and put a few games together to take this match and stay alive. Because John's capable of winning this whole event.
Don't want to get straight. No, he's fine. I think he's got enough of it here. Plus the 4 playing the side. Yeah, he's all right. Turn off the score, Joe, for a second.
Mike,
'Cause I don't
we're
want to
good.
see. I don't want to see St. John 7 here in a minute either.
Look, at John's pace, I know I got 2.5 balls. We can wait.
You
I'm
said it,
telling
not
you,
me, buddy.
I got a good feel of this.
I thought you were gonna say 2.5 hours. I was like, man, you're brutal, man.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. They like that you said that shot was spicy, Mike. A
Yeah.
spicy meatball.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, we don't need a scoreboard. Fine, no scoreboard.
You just gotta navigate these last few balls.
The score is 8-6 right now. Jimmy Rivera over John Mora.
Likes to play it all the way down. Pro shot there. Good decision. John's very fortunate to be back at the table. Not out of the woods yet, though. He's got to win 3 on the snap, Joe. Oh.
Got close
Yo.
to his work, but he's okay. Mike, I meant to tell you that in an earlier match I was doing with Mora, he was breaking the balls and breaking them pretty well, but then he decides to break the balls right-handed and had a bad break. And it was just kind of interesting. He takes his glove off his right hand, and he's breaking then with his, right-handed. And then he actually had a sequence where he's running out, and he just switched to right-handed, shot a shot, switched back to left-handed, and ran out. It's pretty sick.
That's what he does.
His kid's sick.
Does. All right, now you can turn it on here, Joe. John might have gotten this one. About to be 8-7. 8-7, there it is. 8-7 in favor of Jimmy. Racking the balls for Johnny. Turning Stone Classic. This is one lost side. Big match here.
Yeah, Ben, I thought he did break and jump right-handed, but he's been breaking left-handed in this tournament. So let's see what he does here. Ed said, I wish I knew what the score was. It's back up there, Ed. 8-7. Hang tight. We got you. You can't win, Mike. We take the score down so we don't get it too early. Then people will be like,
players,
"Where's
man.
the score?"
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
They complain about anything. We love you guys.
We got about 300 people watching on Facebook. Hit the like, hit the share button. It's 8-7 in a race to 9. Coming down to the wire. John says that's good.
Got 246 watching on YouTube. That's pretty cool.
Nice. That's pretty sweet.
Excuse me.
He hit those a little soft. And he's going to come up dry. And he's going to leave a shot on the one ball.
And he did hit those left-handed. What is this?
Boy. He went for a bit of like a finesse break, it looked like. And I don't think it's going to pay off. Now, does the 1 pass the 2, Joe? Because if it does, I don't see a whole lot of issue here.
I don't think it does, Mike. If it does,
No?
it barely does. So any hint of a flinch in the stroke and you're not going to make that ball. It's very close. Here's what I like, Mike. I like banking the 1 ball back down table between the 9 and the 5 and hit the cue ball with some high English and try to get it behind the 2.
Yeah, I like that shot. Relay's pretty good for it, too. Oh, I like this even better if you can get the
it's
ball.
It's got to go.
Over. It went.
Okay.
It went, I think.
All right.
He got away with it for sure because he let up on it.
Yeah,
was
he
trying to bury behind
kind
the
of
floor.
decelerated a little bit.
Yeah, for sure he did. But that would have been really, really devastating. And given the fact no jump cues, makes it
Yeah, if he would have put a good stroke in that and pinned him right on the 4, forget
game
it.
over, son.
Yeah.
Game over. It's a wrap. John's going for a 1-railer here. Maybe trying to make something happen on the side, Joe.
Yep, could be, or the corner.
John, I think a little bit of pace here, Joe.
I foresee Jimmy
pace.
getting a shot after this, though.
Little pace. He went for the side, and he's going to sell out.
Total sellout.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. But he played to make something happen at that speed.
Think of the speed those 2 balls were going, and for them to hit to where they stay kind of right in that area together, that was crazy.
It's unlucky, for sure.
Jimmy's got his work cut out, though. He's got to hit this ball, obviously hold the cue ball. This is one where you could overrun it a little bit, but he did it nicely.
All right, now you just got to hold it together here, Jimmy.
Yeah.
You got it's yours for the taking, my man.
Just tell your mind that it's 0-0. Don't even think about the fact that you're about to beat John Mora.
What are you doing here, Joe? What are you doing here?
Exactly what he did.
Okay. Hold on now. You still got to get to this good on the 4. On the
Looks like he's got the angle to go between the 8 and the 4 and shoot the 4 down in the bottom right.
He does. Oh no! Wow. Okay.
He was more straight. That's even better.
I thought like you. Yeah, I thought like the way you saw it, Joe. I thought he was going to drift down right above that ball and shoot it down here by where the 8 ball is or 7 ball, whatever it is.
Hey, there's Sandra, one of our sponsors with Moonlighting. Welcome
Big
to
shout
the,
out to Moonlight and Billiards. Big supporter of the show and the page. We really appreciate you guys. Check out moonlightandbilliards.com.
the drill partner.
Yeah, I'll hire you to do that commercial with that voice.
Yeah, voiceover. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. He's getting the extension out. I'm getting a little nervous here, Joe. I don't know
Me
about
too.
you.
Me too. I
I'm not
hope
even
this
hitting
guy
the
holds
ball.
it together. Nice shot there.
God, good on that ball. He hit that pretty good.
This is
Turn off
kind
the
of
scoreboard,
academic
Joe.
here, Mike. Just straight high
Turn off the
English. Make the
scoreboard,
5. Oh, yeah. Turn off the scoreboard. It's kind of academic here. You just make the 5 come out with high English right by where
Let me
he's
tell you
pointing his
something. Let
cue.
me tell you something. I can find a way to mess this up.
Not
son.
this. Not this, Mike.
No, I listen, trust me.
He's got a little bit of a stretch.
You like trying to draw back a little bit, or you
No,
going
no,
forward?
no, no. High English.
He's going forward. Yeah, he's going forward.
Just like this.
Is he short?
Perfect. Perfect.
Oh, he's perfect. I thought for a second he was going for short on the 9.
Well, actually,
Nice
it was a
shot
perfect
there.
shot, Mike, because if he goes too far, then he's running into the 9. You don't want that.
Yeah, no, he's just enough to come out wide. Okay, go get a drink of water.
He's looking
Jimmy.
real
Go
good here.
Go get yourself some water, man.
No,
Come
don't
on.
do that. Don't mess up the rhythm.
Yeah. No, come on. Just
Guys, Jimmy's on the hill here, 8-7.
who does he play if he wins this match, Joe?
Look at this. He goes up table.
Played it in the side. Okay, I'm surprised at this one, Joe.
Oh, man. And he got dead straight on it, Mike. Doesn't it look dead straight?
It looks a little funny. He's wiping the palm. He's wiping the sweat off his palms now.
He's going to be shooting this 9
I
ball
thought he
from
was
right
playing
by the
this in the
side
corner,
pocket.
Joe.
He's going to be shooting this ball from right by the side pocket. You watch.
Come
Come on, Jimmy.
For your money.
Bear down, Jimmy.
Come on. At least get through the ball. Come off the rail. Oh, no.
Nice. Okay.
Few balls off the rail, though. It's pretty good. It's a big start.
This is it.
Come on, laces out.
Laces
Don't
out.
Do you know the movie reference at least, Joe?
Oh, yeah. Einhorn is Finkel? Finkel is Einhorn?
Come on, for the win.
Yahtzee!
Let's go, Jimmy. Let's go. Good job.
What a
man.
win.
Great match.
What a win for Jimmy Rivera. Congratulations.
That's a way to end the night. What a nice
Advances
shot.
at Turning Stone on the 1-loss side, beating John Mora. What a victory. That's got to be probably the biggest victory of his career, I would think. So let's see where he goes now. Jimmy Rivera now advances to play John Smith, the player that we just watched lose to Rodney Morris. So I think that's a match he can win if he just beat John Mora.
Agreed.
And then he would, the winner of that match with John Smith and Jimmy Rivera will play the winner of Dan Hewitt and Waleed Hashem, 2 Canadians. So
Beautiful.
yeah. It looks like action is getting started from the next round too, Mike.
You better go see if you're allowed to stream someone the next
I'll
next
probably
one,
get in
buddy.
trouble. Oh,
Yeah.
we got to do Donnie and Casper, I think. Don't we?
How about this? Let's end the stream. Let's kind of regroup. Let's
Okay.
see if we're gonna come back. Maybe these guys might want us to come back. Maybe not. But we'll see how it goes.
You guys want us to come back? Let us know.
Let us know in the chat.
Somebody said Jimmy Rivera, 5th man for Moscone.
There you go. Attaboy. Make your moves.
I love you
Make your
guys.
moves.
You're hilarious.
Oh, all right. Let's end it, and then we'll see if we can come back here in a minute.